was originally reluctant to take this on. It's not a HK. That's just his bag. We know my thoughts on Tamiya plugs. Garbage! Slightly chewed pinion, 0 torque. Let's not use that. Ideally, we get a full blaster. We can figure out what's wrong with it and then pull it apart. This is how it was sent to me. It was just the upper with an inner barrel. I believe he runs a suppressor with no barrel stabilization. It's an SLR nylon gearbox. Tamiya plugs. Garbage. Yeah, I did this build for him years ago. I think it was, he put the 13-to-1s in it. From memory, I put the nozzle in. I gave him a full cylinder because he has a long barrel, and a metal rack piston because the nylon piston that was in it was just about done for. I like to use Titans when I'm testing things.
Well, we're waiting.
No beep. That feels really fucked. I like the guy. I know he fucks with shit. The joys. There's no motor. That won't help. Oh my god. Let's go down the rabbit hole. All we want's a beep, because he claimed it didn't work. That'll be why. Oh my god. Again. Fucks with shit. Let's do a quick motor terminal. Alright, the motor terminal's stuffed. His plan, he wanted it good. From memory, it was reasonably decent. There's things I wouldn't have done, but I worked with what he supplied. SLR gearbox is pretty formidable. Good seal, good nozzle design. Very good nozzle design, very good T-piece design. The nozzle actually seals into the barrel. I like it. They're a good receiver that takes a lot of gearboxes. They're pretty capable, up to a M100, 25 rounds a second. They'll last a very long time. But he wants something pretty good. He wants an MK Tactical that he's... What the fuck? At least he's got an SLR style trigger. It's used. Screw missing there, but I'll have one. What is that? Oh, tell me it's not a bigger. They're terrible. He's had a go. Let's give credit where credit's due. Hadn't decided what battery connector or didn't want mag terminals yet. Alright, let's do it. That looks like a Lonex cylinder. No tappet plate. Alright, so I didn't get that far. Oh god, that's terrible.
Tight. It is tight.
That's not going to work. Let's get rid of that. So it is cylinders. Let's clean that up. Yuck. Alright, it feels like something might slide on that. Yeah. What ETU has he got? They're the worst bearings. 12-to-1s. Ooh. Alright, ooh. Oh, yuck. Man.
Now that's a lot of damage!
I don't think I can use that. Oh, that's alright. I think I have a bevel gear. Anti-reverse latch is used, but it'll work. I gotta find and supply some mag terminals, obviously. Alright, so he's got the Quality T238. Quality one has a switch for the sector gear. I don't like that. It also has a switch for the trigger, which it's miniature, like so tiny. He's not insulated it. Should we test it? We should test it. We should test it. You can't trust everything, can you? All I want's a beep. All I want's a beep. Beeps. Alright. Cool. That'll be fine. All of this up to this point has literally just been seeing if we can use what the customers supplied. I'll change these to something that doesn't suck. I'll get him a new bevel gear. I've got to get a tappet plate, tappet spring, piston head, spring. He's got a retainer. We're not using that. So clean up. Let's get into the real enjoyment. At some point you would think it'd get in a screw. Hey, use the light. One of his screws is missing. I'm not really surprised. We have 3 grip screws. What else has he done? That can cause problems because it's right where your wires go. Oh, it's crushed it. Has it gone through? It hasn't. Alright. Try not to send everything to oblivion all at once. Yeah, there it goes. Right. What spring are you running? Oh, the original one. It's an ASG 195 with 13:1s. The state of the bevel gear will tell me what motor he put in it because I set it up with the motor he supplied, which was it was a standard SLR one. They're garbage. We're not using that. What I like to do, this already wants to spring open. Push the trigger down, push the AR down, and okay, let's ignore that. I'm not using it. That's kind of joined at the hip. Righto. Well, I know he's been in it now, because what the fuck is that? Don't pull stuff apart. Wow, that is munted. Good seal though. Anyway, we got some nice signs of pre-engagement up here.
We've got a turd in the punch bowl.
So, what that means, someone used a motor that wasn't in it originally, because this has 13:1s. Return spring, that looks good, but still got an nylon trigger. Oh no, that's stuff.
I don't think I can stomach any more of this garbage.
Bent and scuffed up, that is, yeah. Alright, so he's changed the motor. Change the anti-reverse, that looks brand new. So we can definitely see here where it's pre-engaged. Look, those gears would live. What I'm thinking is he's used a motor that's too fast with a terrible spring with no tension. It's gone from a nice 22, 23 rounds a second it was doing to mental. It's pre-engaged, stuffed the gears. Some people just stuff around and mess with your stuff. The cylinder is in good condition. Contact the customer, come up with the plan, just pop this back together and jam it in a bag.
One week later.
Righto, here we go. It's done. He's got a variety of suppressors he can choose from, so that's what it'll have all come together pretty nice. She's got the MK Tactical goodness in it.
Nice.
It was a bit of a fun build, purely out of I used mostly parts supplied. I basically used everything he supplied, and whatever he did not have, I supplied. Got a motor that I haven't used before, 28K Chi pitcher, maybe. 13:1s, short 2 teeth, M100 spring, nice air seal. I couldn't use 2 cylinders he had, 100% cylinders, or one was a 90, I think it's a Lonex. It was awful. It was god fucking awful.
Kids, you're both just awful.
No matter what I did, I couldn't make an O-ring slide on it nicely. I've recommended he throw it in the bin somewhere because cannot be good in any. Polished it up, cleaned it, alcohol, different lubes, just nothing worked. So that went in a fucking bin. Sling point he provided didn't work, so I had to do that. Piston head that he had were no good. One of the rare SLRs that the bolt catch didn't need removing, which is nice. Otherwise, she come up pretty good. It's got the T238 quality, all the micro switches version. Yeah, look, it works. So no beef. He provided it. I normally recommend go the full optical or go the basic one. At least it's an optical sector gear. Now it just has a switch for your selector and nice big switch for the trigger. The quality one has a very small switch for the trigger. It does have a bit of a stop built into it, so can only go to there. 7 volt. That's alright. Fuck 7 volt off. You could set pre-cocking, run 7 volt in indoors. It'll work fine. But it's a gel blaster. Accuracy by volume, let's use 11 volt. The trigger switches, you can't feel it. It's very hard to tell where it is. You could put a speed trigger in and make that better, but goes all right. Got some. Now I set these to half a second because you may notice gels aren't up yet. Now they still aren't, but this time they will be. There we go. I set that to half a second because once your mag is used, say you empty it or say you don't, either way, your mag comes out and you've been using it, the feed tube's full. So it doesn't need to, like standard, this was set to 3 seconds, so it's just trying to crush gels for 3 seconds. It's horrendous. Don't do that, it's fucking dumb. Half a second's all you need. All you need, move some gels up and put a bit of pressure on things. You don't want any more than that. Half a second's plenty. It's also, by the time you reload and aim, it's finished. You're not trying to pull the trigger while it's trying to do another thing. Yeah, circuits, they're made to work one way and one way only. Anything outside of that might cause you problems. So half a second, or sometimes no seconds. Just mag priming is a little bit of a, I use half second on everything. Anything that can't be less than half a second or nothing, I'll pick nothing. It's not an essential thing. Like, honestly, even if you don't have mag prime, put your mag in. If you've used it, emptied it, reloaded and put another mag in, or filled that back up, put the mag in, one shot and there's gels up and the next one's going to fire. Let's see what this does then. That'll fucking do. Right. He said he wanted it under 300 feet a second, so he can use it in indoor fields that are limited to 300. Yeah, like pretty snappy. So he could set pre-cocking and make it really snappy. It's almost 27 rounds a second on a nice lipo. Full charge it is. When it starts getting lower, if you're using a Titan style 11 volt, it's about 25, 26. Depends on where the voltage is. Yeah, but she goes well. It's a solid 287, 290. With slightly bigger gels, gets up to 300. Slightly smaller gels, it's about 280, 290. Finishes on a 300, so that's pretty good. But pretty consistent for gels that are fucking 2 weeks old and have been out in the heat on a field. that's kind of, he wanted it under 300. So there it is. She's under 300. The only gels I've got grown at the moment are those. They're about 7.2, 7.3. This is a 7.5 barrel. Bigger gels that would just tip over 300. If you went and played outdoors, run your bigger gels, get a bit further distance. If you want to be safe at an indoor field and not be told you can't use it, and the limit's 300, slightly smaller gels. It's nice. I feel it come up all right considering the constraints. Bit of a barrel stabilizer in there, that won't move. That won't move because of a bit of heat shrink, shove it down. Works well. Small enough, you could use it indoors. Big enough, put a suppressor on, you could use it outdoors. You make it sound however you want, do whatever you want. SLRs are fucking awesome because you can put whatever gearbox you want. He didn't want mental rounds per second. He wanted it to be reliable. He just wants something that he knows he can slap a battery and go and have a shoot and it'll last. So we went a little bit conservative with it. 27 rounds a second is nothing to be sneezed at. It does run nice and efficient. You could set some pre-cocking and make it really mean semi-auto. I'm happy with how it came up. Good rate of fire. Good versatile build for any field he chooses to go to. So hope you're happy with that, bro. He's a good lad. I hope he has as much fun playing with it as I had putting it together. Yeah, we all have our vices. Anyway,